Hello, welcome back. Last time I just kind of did a bunch of stuff around the margins and didn't really get any new exploration done. I mean, I did a little bit, but it didn't feel like it was very much. That's okay. Today we're going to do something entirely new. I'm going to... Right, I did get myself a skull key, sure. Prison of Horror is not what I want Dungeon of Legend is. That takes me to this spot, which is actually the front door and very close to a way to get to the center. Okay, well, since I'm right here, I might as well power up. That's an option. Power. And power, right? So, let's go... That's this high. That's not what I want. It is this way. Right. So, death trap there. Way to go this way. I think north is the one that I haven't... No, north is the super combat. Chaos and Confusion. What's this? Oh yeah, okay, so I did see this once. So that's the way to do that. Right, this is gonna be a mess. Yeah, there's not much I can do to avoid getting chomped on. So just, like, take out the chompers nice and quick. That wasn't a very efficient ice shards. Is somebody hungry? Did I see a... Yeah, you are. Okay. Yeah, all the chomps are very little. It's fine. Our feet are slightly bloodied. You're not getting set on fire. No, you're just they're non-flammable rats. Their fur is short and wet. Alright, yeah, you are hungry, but you're waiting for a pie, okay? Alright, so that was how much chomping happened. An acceptable amount. Here's a chest. Alright, so Chaos and Confusion, huh? I didn't make a save before I came in here, but let's make one now. Alright. Oh boy. Alright, so I am actually prepared for this. Do you have a back? Have I ever tested this? It's gonna be hard to determine. I'm gonna guess you don't. You do have a back! What? I can backstab a... one of these? That's fascinating. Okay. I figured if anything didn't have a back, it would be the thing that is literally incorporeal. But no. Even if you're made of wind, you still have orientation, somehow. Alright, big old mummy pile here, that's fine, I can deal with a mummy pile. They are kind of piling up. Okay, I am cornered now. Okay. I'll do what I do when I'm cornered. Need to be safe-ish. I did put away that fire blade because I said I was never using it. And I mean, it barely would make a difference here. It's fine. It's pretty old compared to that sickle swords that I'm using. Probably wouldn't have really benefited me, appreciably. What is with all these misses? The most evasive, slow shambling creature I've ever seen. What? Your accuracy is 100! And 105? Okay, how much evasion did that thing have? Good grief. Rage potion's nice. Alright, so yeah, you're still hungering, but Farzam doesn't have to. And yeah, you don't have any cheese to eat, that's fine. Have meat instead. Okay. So, light shaft coming down here. Alright, I can see the sky. Hi, Sneaky. What do you think of that? Oh, you don't like it. Alright, well, I mean, I feel like I'd be silly not to do this. Then again, it's just the one. No. What's it gonna do? Just that? No, it's fine. You wanna be frozen? I guess you don't. Oops. Oh. Yeah, that doesn't gain me access to your back. It's fine, whatever. Here we go, that's what I wanted. If I can ever manage to find the right keys to use it, there we go. Oh, hello Sandwarg, you're gonna be a little bit more aggressive than that. Alright. Man, look at the difference between, like, this combat and... I wonder why this is. And, the north section? Like, they're unrelated. Oh. So this connects there, I see. Okay. This is the entrance hall, this is the south end of the center thingy, if it wasn't obvious. Alright, I'm gonna be trapped in a room with you. Oh, you... okay. I guess you can do that if you want. I'll do this if I want, and I do. Nice. Alright, doors be opening. Is that the chest I marked? It is. Okay, and that's probably going to be my way out. That was not very chaotic or confusing. Is that chaos and confusion still to come? I did not happen to obtain a new skull key from there. Oh right, your energy's not regenerating because of that. That's fine. Yeah, take a rock and you will go somewhere, of course. I'm gonna probe around here just a little bit more, just in case I am currently being subject to chaos and confusion. There's something burning in there. Alright, everything seems fine and straightforward. Just gonna check if there's like anything on the ground here. No. Alright, already pressed that button. Okay. So I take rock, and then I'm through the wall. Alright, straightforward enough. Gross food. Frame rate's not great in here, there's too many torches on the wall, I guess. Alright, well, there was a message. I guess those don't mean anything. That's an R, maybe. Okay, so windgate here, some spikes somewhere, torches just all over the place. There's too many. I want my frames back. Lever would do something, probably. Well, that didn't help much. Weird ceiling. What? Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, let's try the lever. It's a reset button. Okay. Why is it a lever instead of a button? Who knows? There are windgate particles here? I guess I'm just seeing them through the wall, yeah. Okay, so, I could push these stones around. Is this perhaps my reference? Hello, you look familiar. I'm thinking of something that happened in Eye of the Atlantis. So I just got a rock for, from something. Okay, well let's see if the reference material's telling me to do this. That didn't appear to do much. Okay, what are we doing? So this has the size of maybe a casting grid. Let's try a fireball spell again. I don't think that was it. Okay. So what do you want? It's not to match this. I tried that and nothing happened. It's not a fireball spell. Okay, let's reset again. Yeah, real helpful. Does the fact that I took the torches out of the wall mean anything? I doubt it. Alright, let's swap the positions of these. I think they're interchangeable, though. Like, each stone is not unique, is it? Don't do that. Okay, that wasn't it. What's happening? Usually which way around is it? Orange is target, blue is just nothing? Okay, let's try an opposite-ish formation. Is what's over there. Oops. Okay. That's... How will I achieve that? Okay, so that might actually be a tricky one to make. Because no matter where I put things, something is in the way of something. Yeah, can I even get them into the four corners? Whoa, what am I seeing? And what am I looking for to happen? I don't know, this gate to open, maybe? Here, have a snack. Or, like, Windgate to come out, or... I mean, yeah, real helpful. Yeah, that pattern is impossible to create. So I cannot have them in the four corners. And I can't be surrounded by them in the center like this with the... like this over here has got to mean something, right? I would think. So there's a force field on one of the corners. There's a force field on another of the corners. So... Nothing's changing over here that I can tell. Right? So like that empty center there... I mean, doesn't mean anything, as far as I can see. What? Like, I have no information here. There's a 3x3 grid. There's a blank sign. There were some torches on the wall. Is there something to see in the ceiling? Like, where do you want me to look? This is the center here. Oh, that's where I'm hearing the spikes. Okay, yeah, so ignore those spikes. That's not relevant to whatever's happening. Alright, instead of chaos, I got some very tame combat encounters. Instead of confusion, I got just a complete dearth of information. Just like, here are some stones. You're locked in. Okay, so, in that case, let's first try, I guess, one on each. Kind of a pain to do, but that's fine. Yeah, what even is confirmation going to look like? Okay. I mean, like, is there a clue here somewhere? I can see through the ceiling, but I don't think that means anything. Shaft of light, shaft of light. Oh, right, okay. So, front of the chest does that. Are all these walls solid? I think I looked at all of them, right? Yeah. Apparently. Okay. What? Binary counting here isn't too practical. I guess I'll assume that all 4 of these are supposed to be on the orange grid. I guess I'm just being asked to brute force every combination of this, because nothing else is being asked of me. There is no question here, it's just... here's nothing. Alright, well, fine. It's not like the worst possible thing in the world. It's a little annoying. How will I even do this? There was something like this earlier, like a long time ago. But it had only 3, and I don't remember the parameters of it exactly. And, oh boy, okay, this is just... Trying to create a situation where this is here and that's on that row. Okay. Alright, I've tried all these positions. So, I'm gonna attempt some sort of methodology here. So just like every... Oh, this is not... How did I do this when I had just 3? I don't know. Alright, you know what? I mean, you've seen what I'm doing here. I'm trying to create every permutation of 4 rocks on these platforms. I'll figure out what it means to do that on my own, and I'll just do it then. Okay, you know what? I'm thinking there might be a detail that's worth looking at here. So these torch brackets, there's some asymmetry to the way that they're positioned, right? Let's map those out, because that's like the most looking like something part of the room. Perhaps I go where the torchlight is not intersecting. Well, these are facing each other. I don't know if like the shadows of the torches form a pattern or something. There's just this one over here. No, that's okay. No, that's not north, that's west. Wait, hang on. That's east. How did I... This one's north. Oh, never mind. This is symmetrical, isn't it? It is. Okay. Can I still interpret that somehow as an interference pattern here or something? So these are intersecting... It's hard to see because there are rocks just always in the way. So 3 torch beams intersect right here. 3 intersect right here. Right, and I didn't refill this. And then there's a strip like all along there. But no, that's just not really information, is it? Okay, I'm stuck with brute forcing, I guess. Like, these aren't really casting shadows, because there's just too many light sources around, so light comes from everywhere. Okay, guess I'm just back to brute forcing. Well, I followed my method, and I may have messed up at some point, but I think I've tried every permutation of rock on this 3x3 grid, so do I really need to include the blue tiles? Well, this is unpleasant. Because I'm just locked in a room with a mechanism that has 0 information about how to do anything about it. There's no way to leave, right? There's a wind gate here now. Was there always? No. Okay, there was a way to leave. I didn't get the skull key, though. So somehow at some point that wind gate opened up, so one of the combinations must have done that. Which direction did I go? Was it this one? No. Was it this one? Yeah. So I have... Ow! So I have a way out of here now. By the way, a lot of people are hungry, and you're actually starting to starve from that. Hungry enough for 2 eggs? Aren't you fancy? Ooh, hungry enough for at least that, and probably a fish too. Yeah, and dispose of this. I should have done that first. Okay. Well, I have a way out now. I don't have a skull key, though. So something made that way out appear. Okay. But nothing did anything else. Well, this is going to be a problem. If I have to solve this somehow... Okay, so if this went wrong, do I have any idea where it went wrong? No, not really. Do I have to go through the entire sequence again? So, like, I started with this, this, and this filled. This is north. So just going in reading order, I'd sort of, like, take the bubbles and move them forward. So, like, I would do... Start by filling from the beginning. Then, you know, move this here. Keep bubbling it all the way to... until, you know, here, here, here. Then it gets to the end. Then I take the next bubble over there. This bubble starts from here. That's an annoying formation that I have to clear with the lever. But then, you know, I go here, 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 here. Bubble this forward. And go here, 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 here. Then by the time, you know, I get to this state, this bubble starts moving. Then I do all the bubbles from here. And then, you know, this one gets all the way to the end. And this one starts moving, do all the permutations from there. And I got all the... No, I didn't get all the way. Hold on. I got here, but I didn't try this. There's one combination I didn't try, right? Okay. Did I? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. I did not. Well, that wasn't it. And yeah, that's the end of the bubbles. So then I would have to include the blues. That adds significantly more bits to this equation, and I don't like that. Like, how much labor do you really expect me to put in here? Maybe none. So it unlocked a way out. The way out was relocked? Wait a second. Something eliminated that wind gate, so that was... No, wait, it's here. Wait. What did... Wait. So that goes all the way around... Hold on, what's this room? Okay, here's the confusion. I mean, that's just here, but like, this opened at some point, too? I can go all the way around the circle now? Or... No, the chest was the end, which teleported me in there. This was the start, and this doesn't go through. Okay. Well, that's not an item-responsive wind gate. What about the one by the chest? That one is. Did that rock go into a sensible place? Where does the wind gate take me? Not you. The other one. So I threw this direction. Yeah, okay, my rock is here. Okay. Now hold on, if I think I went through every combination, what about the one that was impossible to make? I never had these in all four corners, because that's impossible to do. So if I missed that combination, then I probably missed others. Yeah, because rocks in all four corners just is not a situation that can be done. Okay, so that tells me something about the flaws in my methodology here. So if then that's the area where I had an error... Well, I guess I just don't really have any more information about that. Yeah, it's just not some sneaky way I could get a thing into a corner here. Is there a spot where these can go off the grid? I guess I didn't check that. Worth a shot, who knows? This is no more or less reasonable than any other action I can try here. Other than leaving, and maybe I'll find a map of what you want here in another part of the dungeon. don't just happen to have one of those, do I? Standing on the Rune of Balance, reach out and grab me, but this is not... So if there were a Rune of Balance in this room, it would be here. But that's a clue for this room. How do I get here? How do I get here? Was it like at the end of this hallway, I think? Probably. Okay, yeah, so these torches, there's no information there. Am I supposed to interpret that in some way? Okay, so now hang on. So let's figure out... If I never made this pattern, then I went wrong at some point in my process. Because this pattern's impossible to make as far as I can tell. I can have everything that's like one away from this, but I can't actually have that. Okay, so let's restart the process then. From... so just prior to that would have been... Well, a little prior to that would have been this state. So next state after that is... a little hard to get to from here, but it's... this one. Okay, then you bubble forward to here. And to here, and to here. Okay, then this bubbles forward by 1. This is a spot opened by that. That's not the combination. Yeah, so sometimes I have to move intermediate stones around to get what I want. So this is supposed to stay here, but it needs to move in order for this to move. It needs to move... Okay, so it's replaced by that. Sure, that's fine. So that's the next state. This is the next state. This is the next state. Next state after this is... this one. This one, rather. Next state after this is the impossible one. So I have to skip the impossible one and instead go to this one. Okay. Well, that's what I've done. And then at this point, this one bubbles forward. And these all reset to this, so that's the next state after what I was just in. You go forward to here, and in between I independently covered all those states so I can skip them. So then the next state would be... Is this making sense to anybody? I hope so. Next state would be this one. Forward, forward. Okay, so nothing there. Then you need to bubble over here, which I can do like that. Okay. And I need this split apart. Something like, well, it's going to be a pain to do, but I can. Okay, that's the state. And the final state with you here is this. Alright, so then you go forward. This fills in, this goes here. Next state is this, next state is this. You go forward to, well, we're going to swap places with that one. This goes here. And then in between, in intermediate state, I had these spread apart like that, so then the final state with you here is Okay, you'll move temporarily, then move back. Okay, and then you go forward by 1. This goes back here-ish. Then these need to spread apart, which I will do by swapping who's who. Okay, and then this goes forward here. Then this goes to that spot, which it can't quite reach with that there. Okay, yep, and that's the final state with you in the northwest. Okay. Got a weird idea. Okay, I'm inside a stone now. Could that allow me to make the impossible formation? No, not from here. Is there another way I could do that that would? No, I'd have to be standing inside one of the corners. So blues are involved then? Maybe? Or my process is flawed and I need to do the whole thing again. Ugh. Ugh. Don't like the prospect of that. Okay, well, fortunately, other places are open. Unfortunately, going other places, well, it's not impossible. This will give me some sort of key for, like, what needs to happen here. Alright, well that was unpleasant. Let's go... which way? South is the way out. Although I gotta go through a whole something here to get there. I'm gonna get spat at a little bit. Yep, sure am. Get injured a little bit. Yep, sure am. Great. Is there a quicker way to get here than that? Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, alright, well, I tried that path. I did all I could possibly do there. So, next time I guess we'll try the combat one. Or I could redo the invisible one, but I want to do the combat one. I made all those preparations. Let's get it done.